party, start a bunch of fires, become a prophet.
Y'all saw me, hoes, they want this dick. You sacrifice, I cut your skin. That pussy drip. XOXO, no fuck you, bitch. I cry, you die, you choke, I spit. Burning down the city, bitch. That's 616, that's 616.
In the window now, bitch. Don't make a sound at the Felt Mansion. It's about to go down with the candles on the ground. And fuck me up now. In the shadow, people here, and there's crows all around.
Whoa, 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 do you got your eyes closed? 7 red candles, now she's taking off her clothes. Midnight strikes and my skin is turning cold. Knocked 3 times, that's a sacrifice, so whoa, 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 do you got your eyes closed? 7 red candles, now she's taking off her clothes. Midnight strikes and my skin is turning cold. Knocked 3 times, that's a sacrifice, so
Devil's night, bitch, in the car.
Devil's night, bitch, in the car.
I'ma drink your blood cause I want to.
I'ma drink your blood cause I want.
Tell me, baby, if you want to.
Tell me, baby, if you want to.
Morning, everyone. What's up, AB? Doodle Mom? What's going on? So we're going to finish off this 3-hour live with Miss Crazy Daisy. Because I'm an asshole. You know, because that's just how we are. She said a bunch more jargon, so I figured I'd just let everybody listen on what little bits left here. But it looks like it ain't really a lot, but grab your coffee, grab your meds, and let's get it on. What's up, April?
Many people, that's why there's suicide, that's why there's so much of things going on, is because of this kind of stuff that's going on right now. Because people are getting bullied, people are getting tortured, people are getting aggravated, and nothing is being done. So that's why
I actually
that's when they commit to suicide. That's when they commit to suicide. When they see there's nothing being done about it.
Yeah.
That's when they commit. Well, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's
really getting bullied.
Yeah.
And then she starts bullying me again.
Right.
Wait.
And that's
Oh, boo! Everybody's bullying and picking on me.
why, that's why, I reached out to you, and I don't want anything to happen, to you, that your mental health has gone down a lot.
Yeah. I've even considered, completely leaving YouTube. But
No. And see that's what they want.
Exactly, that's what they want you to do. I would take a step back and take a break. I would take a break.
Right. Yes.
Take a long break, because that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing November, right before Thanksgiving. I'm taking a break. I'm rebranding my channel, taking a break for 2 months, coming back after the new year with a new branded channel.
I didn't even know you had a channel.
I'm monetized on my channel already.
Oh,
I got 915 subscribers on my channel. What?
Well, I said congratulations.
Yeah. See, the other day, somebody bought subscribers. See, this is what we're talking about. Somebody bought 2,000 subscribers off of Google and dumped them on my channel.
What?
Oh.
Make it make sense, AB. Make that make sense, AB. Hang on, I'll be right with the comments. Make that make sense. Somebody, make that make sense. What's going on, everyone? Good morning. But yeah, somebody make that make sense. Definitely. Make it make sense. I don't even know how that's plausible. I agree. Nobody is going to spend that much money on a nameless channel. No one. That's why I said y'all gotta make that make sense. Cause it ain't making no sense. Wasn't he just in my chat yesterday saying, "Oh, I didn't buy subs." Then who's gonna buy 2,000 subs, pay that much money for them, and dump them on a nameless channel like yours? Make it make sense. What's up? Yeah, it's possible to buy them, but who's gonna dump them? Oh no! Listen, you ready for the rest of it?
Yes.
How?
About 4 days ago. No, because you can buy subs, you can buy likes, you can buy dislikes, you can buy you can
Why
buy
would
all
you
this off of.
do
See, what happened was, they messed up because that helped me get fully monetized.
Oh, okay. That's
It
good
helped me
that they
get fully
put that
monetized. Then
together.
within 24 hours, I had 2.9K1 subscribers. Then in
Wow.
24 hours, it went back down to 915. So YouTube sent me an email saying congratulations.
Uh,
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You buy the subs, they don't disappear. Just saying. Make it make sense.
Subscribers.
but
See, that's
once
where they
you
messed up. They didn't think
once you get
YouTube.
over 1,000, it doesn't matter if you go under, you still can get monetized after you make it over that 1,000. Did
You
you
can
know that?
monetize your video.
You
Yes,
can
yes, and
monetize your
that's what they
video.
did.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have
That's what they did.
Good.
I have 67 members now, but I'm still working on my time thing. But I've still got a long ways to go. But I
Morning,
had
everyone.
someone to check my channel, and they said that I'm
Mhm.
doing pretty good though. And I did get an email the other day, and they said I was doing pretty good, but I
Yeah.
still needed to do more. What do you call it? Where you got to talk, and I got 6 videos up there.
Well,
So
What do
I'm
you
not
mean you
doing
got talk? What do you mean? What
well.
do you
You
do
got to
in your video?
Well, one I talked about doxing, which not
Okay.
supposed to be doing, yeah. And then one night
people does it all the time.
yeah, I did about let's see, what was another one? Just harassing.
Uh-huh.
And then another one, me and my girlfriend, we talked a little bit about this, a little bit about that. I think we were on for like
I'm still trying to wrap my head around how somebody bought 2,000 subscribers for a nameless channel. Can somebody make that make sense? And then all of a sudden, 24 hours later, they're poof gone. It makes no
4
sense.
hours. I don't know. There's like 6 different videos. You're more than welcome to check out my
Well,
y'all.
actually,
Go ahead.
they're not supposed to be using like your face on any of the videos, like an
No, no, it's
avatar.
got to be blurred out.
And
It's got to be
Justin
blurred out.
literally using my face as his avatar.
You
Thank you, not a
can get
drama.
him in trouble for that.
I
That
know.
is that that is still.
He's got it in like a cartoon character as my face and devil. You've seen it.
Yeah,
He
yeah, I've seen it.
literally is using my
Morning, everyone. Good morning, good
face
morning, good
as
morning.
avatar.
But you guys are more than welcome to share my link. This is the same as my name, aka Shorty.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I know, Justin. I know. Good morning to you, and I hope you and yours is all well, Justin.
They do break TOS every live. Every live they do.
Terms of service. Terms
Yeah.
of service.
But YouTube is not like YouTube. If it's a big company, they
Lisa, what's up? What's going on, everyone? Welcome. All right, that's good. You drive safe,
they'll
Justin.
protect the big company and their
Yeah, they'll protect. They'll protect.
won't
The
protect.
YouTube is gonna protect the people that are making them money.
Yeah.
Are making them a lot of money. Okay, us
Mhm.
small YouTubers with 5, 10,000, they're not worried about us. We ain't making them that much money. The people with 30, 40, 50, 100,000, 500,000, a million, those are the people that are making the money.
Yeah.
Those are the channels that are
I
getting
really
sponsors.
think YouTube picks and chooses who they want.
YouTube picks and chooses who. Look, I have a $254 check from YouTube last month.
Messy Bean. Oh, Messy Bun. What's
That's on
up?
hold right now because I can't fucking get in there a card that will work on YouTube. YouTube does not allow and it does not consider Cash App as a payment method.
No,
You
you got
cannot use Cash App.
I know we went over this yesterday, but sure it don't. I showed in yesterday's live it absolutely fucking does. I had to rewind a little bit. I kind of hit the wrong button last night and lost where I was, but sure it don't. And I shouldn't be getting paid at all then. Shit.
bank
As a form of payment.
Put your
Huh?
bank account. You have to do a direct deposit on YouTube. Did you not know that?
Well, I was using Chime. Somebody told me to use Chime, but it's considered as an
No.
online banking. It's considered. They told me it was considered an online banking.
You got to do a bank. You've got to put your bank account in there, and they have to send.
Well, I'm going next week and doing it, man.
Okay, because they have to send your bank a certain amount, and then you have to verify how much is in that bank account. So you have to actually put your bank account information in there.
I agree, Juno. I agree. Now she thinks she's hot shit and trying to produce a narrative. Guess what? They don't know nothing. Good morning, everyone.
Right, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it this week. I'm gonna go to the Walmart and just.
You should be able to be monetized, and they'll send you the money like in a couple of days.
Oh, I'm monetized.
Oh, I agree, 420 Moon.
I'm fully monetized now. I can monetize all my videos.
Heck yeah. There you go.
So can I.
That's why I said,
go ahead.
Do you want a cookie because you paid for your subs? Is that what it is? You want a cookie?
That's why I said when they dumped those 2,000 subscribers on me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was just reading one innocent until proven guilty. Yes, I have one. If you go to my channel, it's the Texas Scratcher, or you put in Dallas County. It's my pictures of Summer Wells. That's the.
Of course it
thing.
is.
When I came to the Summer Wells cave, I changed my banner and my avatar to her. She will be a part of my channel until she's found.
Channel. That's why
I got her picture. I got her picture as my avatar. It's not me.
Go ahead. Sorry.
That's why that I'm a female. But my other channel, I have.
Of course it is. That's all they fucking care about, dude. Like, do it, earn it the hard way, like everybody else. Stop crying like a bunch of baby back bitches. It's not unrealistic to see someone spend $50 to troll. An LOL cow. I'm dead.
My wife as my avatar, and a lot of people kept thinking that I was a female.
I'm sorry. It's hard to listen to. I am sorry. But, right? Spending over 30 minutes talking about monetizing channels. I can't believe people listen to this crap. I know, right?
You did
Remember that,
have your
Daisy?
wife as an avatar, didn't you?
I do. I have it on my other channel.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
my other phone. I have her on my other phone as my avatar.
We're gonna go black screen real quick, but I'll be right. But you can still
Not this
listen.
one. That's everybody kept thinking that I was a female. They looked at the avatar.
Yeah.
And that's how I have it with Summer Wells. Thank you, Chrissy. Appreciate that.
But yeah, it's just really, really, really bad,
Would you guys mind sharing my channel? It's the AKA Shorty.
Can y'all find her channel in
Hold on, I'll see if I can.
It's the same as my name. It's just AKA Shorty.
yeah,
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
you're welcome.
Because I got
I
67
normally don't do
subscribers.
that
Yeah, I know.
but-
Thank you,
How many
Daisy.
because people
I have
come over
60.
here and just like they build their channel off me and then
Oh, no.
Ain't nobody building your channel off of nobody. You dumb bull.
I would like you to come over there and hang
my
out with me,
sister.
Daisy.
Oh, you got 70 now, Shorty.
but
You
now
got
Aw.
70. You got 71 now because I just subscribed to it.
Thank you, guys.
yeah, Texas
Well,
is
when
my-
I first started out, I had 10. And then I was like, oh, boy, where am I going to go? And then
You should have a community tab. You should
Well,
get
what
your
Oh, I know, Juno. I
community
know.
tab.
you should have that.
Well, what
No,
happened
she
was,
don't.
what do you mean?
You don't have a community tab. All you have is home, your lives, your playlist, and your channels. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, Morbid is the one that told me how to set it up, and that's the way I set it
What is
up.
Morbid doing?
No. Because automatically YouTube gives you your community tab at like 30 subscribers now. Your community tab you get like right away now because they changed so much crap around that they were giving them at 30 subscribers. I had a channel that was at like 20 something subscribers. I had a community tab. So
Oh, well, when I got onto Morbid, that's how I wound up getting what I got, because as soon as I got into his channel, boom, that's how I got what I got, and that's the truth.
okay, see what I suggest.
Goats, he can artificially inseminate them and then use their milk and have little ones.
Yeah,
It's a shame. So
It's a- I got a place where I'm gonna do my merch next year. I'm gonna do it sometime after summer. I got a
I'll
place
tell
that will.
you one person that knows how to really make profit off his YouTube channel, and that's Dolly. Dolly really knows how to. He makes his own.
But
stuff.
Dolly, I respect that dude. I respect Dolly Vision so much because that man does bars of soap that nobody else is doing.
Oh yeah, and
Merch
he
that
did
nobody
the
else is doing.
gang thing.
Let's go
He
back
did
there
that
talking
gang
shit about me.
thing.
What do you guys say?
That's pretty smart.
We're gonna go back to her talking smack about me. This one right here. Cause yeah, that's my last payment from last month, from October, from September. So yeah, and that's Cash App and that's YouTube payment.
No, I'm done with you. Bro, now.
Back it.
No,
Okay,
you got.
So that's something to write home about. I ain't beating her. Let's see comments. Let's see comments. Anything good? Nope. Fucking report, as the old lady says. Oh, wait. Before we go further here, where's my camera? Where's my camera? There's my camera. As my old lady says, message to Daisy and those who follow in her moo cow cult. Old lady says, go ahead and report her. You can suck her fucking dick. Just saying. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Fucking report me. I don't give a fuck. Poor child. Uh-huh. Why? Because we have the balls to stand up to our children and not let them walk all over us? Like, fuck out of here. Pretty fucking much. This shit's fucking stupid. You already know how it is. This fucking stupid ass cow. Oh well, oh my god, a mother and child having a cussing match. Wow. I hope he didn't come. I hope he don't come up missing next. Ain't nobody gonna come up fucking missing, you fucking retards. Pardon my language. But these fucking people make me sick. Like, oh my god. Nothing new here. He's always been the same person from day one. Yeah? Because I'm honest. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what fucking time it is. Oh, it's so awful to punish your child for being a dick. Ah. Ah. So horrible to punish your child for being a dick. Okay. Like, I didn't know it was a bad thing to punish your children these days. Who the fuck knew? Morning, Pink. What's going on? So, let me get this right. Shut up, Mars. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. So, I'm not allowed to discipline my child in any form, way, or manner. And I'm supposed to let them talk to the adults the way they do and get away with it. That's what you're telling me? So you're telling me I'm supposed to fall in line with the pussy version of humanity that humanity has become, and allow my children to walk and talk around like that? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Nah. Like, no, he's just being no. We have a female that's in heat, and he's just being a dick. So, and he's also mad at me because I put flea spray on him. So, you're telling me I have to let my kids? Yeah, I agree, Banjo. I agree, but I'm telling you here now, y'all. I don't care what Moo Cow has to say, what anybody else has to say. My kids are not abused in any which way but loose. I'm a loud person. I say and do as I feel. I am a 35-year-old young man. That is exactly the problem. So I'm supposed to allow my kids to act like all these other little fucking hooligans and not discipline them whatsoever. Yo, y'all got me fucked up with that shit. No wonder why they say 90s kids are the last fucking good breed. Are the last good generation. I know exactly where I stand. I'm gonna holler too. I know. I'm gonna holler all day long. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not even playing that game. Like, kids are out here acting like a bunch of hooligans, this, that, and everything else. And parents want to be a bunch of pussy-ass bitches saying, oh, don't yell at me, baby. Are you okay, baby? It's all right. Oh, fuck myself. No worries. I'll take you to the store and buy you whatever you want. Fuck out of here. What? Oh, this ain't justification, honey. This ain't justification. This is just straight up telling the world how it is. Like, listen, I don't give a damn. My kids are not going to run around the block like a bunch of hooligans. My girls ain't going to run around the block looking like a bunch of hoe bags. None of it. Like, straight the fuck up. If you gotta want to fight and argue with me, I'm snatching the fucking phone up out your hands, taking your video games, taking everything you fucking own. Because it ain't against the law. And it ain't child abuse. Because guess what? By child abuse law, they only need a bed and a dresser in their fucking room. Everything else is just extra. And then if my kid wants to get slick up out the fucking mouth, all right, ain't nothing a go swat across the fucking mouth can't handle. And guess what? No bruises, no marks, not child abuse. Anything else? Nah, listen, that ain't even half the problem. What am I doing? I totally messed up what I was doing. I'm bouncing around over here. Like, these fucking people are idiots. Like, they infuriate the piss out of me.
He knows how to. He makes his own
But
soap.
Dolly, I respect that dude. I respect Dolly Vision so much because that man.
Good. I know he makes a good money off that soap. He has to. A lot of people likes that homemade soap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If he lived closer, I'd give him some goat milk so he could make goat milk soap.
Oh,
Goat milk soap.
I know, right? It's the factor is that these kids these days don't listen at all. Like, period.
Yeah, people said that's really good for
good.
you. Well, they say that goat milk is super good for you, like for your skin. If like the soap,
Goat milk's good to drink.
Yeah,
When
Goat
you
milk.
can't drink
Goat
regular
milk is
milk.
because there's no chemicals really added to the goat milk. It's like
Yeah.
natural. It's like natural.
Yeah.
That's why they say it's good for your body and your
Yeah.
skin because
He would
it's
actually
all
do good
all
if
natural.
if he had was able to get some goats and actually like get their milk. But I mean, like if he lived closer, I'd give him. I got goats that have babies all year.
Oh, my mommy and daddy yelled at me and hurt my feelings. It's okay, baby. Fuck
long.
that.
So I'll just give it to him so he can make soap from it. Because really, it's really good for your skin. Like it's therapeutic for your skin.
Yeah, ghost. Yeah, natural goat milk soap is the best. Yeah, because it's all natural. There's nothing.
Yeah.
No added ingredient. There's no added ingredients to it. It's just the milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought about suggesting that to him, but I don't know Dolly like that. But too bad he couldn't get him a couple nanny goats. He can artificially inseminate them and then use their milk and have little ones. Because little baby goats are the cutest to have around. They're just a joy.
I feel it. Dolly does Dolly. You're crazy.
Exactly, Pink. Exactly. Oh, no, nowadays you can. Nowadays they have internet in jail for inmates.
No, I really like Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly does.
Thing, he's got his own people.
Brown Bear, I did subscribe to your channel, Brown Bear.
He just doesn't want to hurt. He don't hurt people, and I appreciate that. Like, I really appreciate somebody. And another one is, I just feel like people give bullhorn. If like the soap,
Goat milk's good to drink.
Yeah,
When you can't drink
goat
regular
milk is
milk.
because there's no chemicals really added to the goat milk. It's like natural. It's like natural. That's why they say it's good for your body and your skin because it's all natural.
If he was able to get some goats and actually like get their milk, but I mean, like if he lived closer, I'd give him. I got goats that have babies all year long.
Ain't nobody want your goats because they're probably just as tainted as you.
So I'll just give it to him so he can make soap from it. Because really, it's really good for your skin. Like it's therapeutic for your skin.
Yeah, ghost. Yeah, natural goat milk soap is the best. Yeah, because
yeah, I know, right?
it's all natural. There's nothing. No added ingredient. There's no added ingredients to it. It's just the milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought about suggesting that to him, but I don't know Dolly like that. But too bad he couldn't get him a couple nanny goats. He can artificially inseminate them and then use their milk and have little ones. Because little baby goats are the cutest to have around. They're just a joy.
Dolly does Dolly. You're crazy, Maya.
No, I really like Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly does.
Thing, he's got his own people.
Brown Bear, I did subscribe to your channel, Brown Bear.
He just
Well,
doesn't want to hurt. He don't hurt people, and I appreciate that. Like, I really appreciate somebody. And another one is, I just feel like people give Bullhorn Betty a hard time, and she does her own thing. I mean, I know she
Yeah.
can be controversial sometimes, but they bully her way too much. I do.
I know, Mama Bear. I agree with you there.
Think that. That's just my opinion. I know that
I can
she
tell you
can-
right now, she's just like a lot of other people, man. The only thing she asks for is when she's doing her job, when she's the boots on the ground,
Mhm.
that's the only time she asks for help. Because that gets her from point A to point B. It helps her get there, gets gas, keeps food, keeps her with food, stuff to eat.
That's the one thing I didn't like is that she did that to Don and Candace. I didn't think that was appropriate what they did
Right.
to Don and Candace.
Right. No,
I don't know her.
going out in front of the house like that, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think that was, and I didn't like the whole thing that happened down there with Quentin Simon.
Nah, trigger warning. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need no baby goat. Unless I'm making some lamb chop.
Simon's case
Just
either. I
saying.
think that was just. It's a wonder they all didn't go to jail down there. I knew something was getting ready to happen. I really thought somebody was going to get hurt down there. It was just.
Yeah, the only person getting hurt is your stupid ass. Bro, go clean your neck fold. Like, for
way too
real.
intense. When everybody was down there and all that was happening, I thought, oh God, someone's going to get run over, or somebody's going to get shot, or something's going to happen. And
Right.
Dolly went to jail, and after that, they stopped them from coming back down there. Completely stopped them. So after that, Quentin Simon, they finally found him.
So, have you heard anything else about the Delphi cases, Davey? I know you were doing them for a while.
I know that the only thing that they're doing now is trying to find. I know they're trying to find lawyers for Richard Allen, and I don't know exactly what all they're.
Okay,
doing.
I just wanted to take the subject for a little.
No, you can't, but you can make one. But you can make, lamb chops from lambs. Just say, and then that's a female goat, so each its own.
Yeah, because I know you followed it for a little bit there. You were doing live streams about it for a little bit.
Yeah, I had Andrew coming up here, but then things got a little complicated with Andrew. He said some things that he probably shouldn't have said, and I got a little bit aggravated with him because he said it, and he got his feelings hurt, I think, and he's not been back. But I really enjoyed him being up here. I just couldn't have him say things that was said. There was some bad stuff that come out of it. Fine. I know they're trying to find lawyers for Richard Allen, and I don't know exactly what all they're.
Okay, I just wanted to take the subject for a little bit. Yeah, because I know you followed it for a little bit there. You were doing live streams about it for a little bit.
I had Andrew coming up here, but then things got a little complicated with Andrew. He said some things that he probably shouldn't have said, and I got a little bit aggravated with him because he said it, and he got his feelings hurt, I think, and he's not been back. But I really enjoyed him being up here. I just couldn't have him say things that was said. There was some bad.
I ain't been up there in a coon's year. I don't know what the fuck she talking
stuff
about.
that come out of his mouth, and he was using God's name in vain, which I don't.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh my God, I'm such a Christian, even though I'm using innocent children to make my money. Like, praise Jesus for these missing children so I can make my money. Fuck out of here, moo cow.
So, but I really did enjoy him coming up on my panel and hanging out and stuff. It's just I couldn't get the things that were being said. You know what I'm saying? That especially when you're in just a lot of chaos already on YouTube with people, and then you have
for sure. Yeah,
him say stuff that could actually get your channel took down. That he did say something that was not very appropriate to say, but
fuck you, you dirty, smelling, bovine cunt.
it is what it is, man.
Well, guys, I'm going to pull back. I appreciate.
Oh no, she won't let me pink. She got me fucking blocked. Don't worry.
You putting my
I'll fix
name out
that.
there in my channel, Daisy,
Welcome.
in Texas. It was good talking to you.
Yeah,
And everyone in the channel. And Daisy, you keep strong. Keep doing
Thank
what
you.
you're doing.
Thank you.
And you have a wonderful day. Texas,
You
you have
too.
a wonderful day. Everyone in
You
the
too.
channel.
You
And
have-
Yo, I'm still waiting for the police.
It's a wonderful day too.
I am. I'm going to get me some coffee, and I'm going to sit back and listen to you a little bit longer.
As long as Daisy's got God on her side,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was-
ain't nothing can happen.
Really? Really? Fake Jesus worshippers over here. Fake Jesus worshippers. Oh boy.
I was just about to say that. And everybody stop by my channel, and I greatly appreciate it so much. I hope I can build it a little bit more than what it is. I
That'd be
appreciate
good.
it so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you for
Y'all
coming
have a
up.
good one.
Yeah, you
Oh,
too.
You
yes.
too, hon.
I'm here for you.
Oh,
What's
sure.
right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. Don't let Justin get the best of you.
What's purple is purple, and what's pink is pink. And guess what? At the end of the day, cow lady, you still
Or
stink.
anyone else.
I'm not. After tonight, he won't be mentioned anymore on my live streams.
Exactly. You're Daisy, and this is your channel. And I
Say my name, say my name.
Love you too, honey.
take it easy.
All right, you too. Bye
Bye-bye.
So how's Chrissy been doing?
bye. Who?
Chris.
Christine?
Yeah.
Well, she's been doing okay. Her both. There might be a chance that both her sons be deployed. I know that one of them is definitely going.
Oh my God, I'm so worried about my friend's kids getting deployed. Well, maybe if they did, maybe, just maybe, it's a profession they want, and nobody cares for you.
to be
Hello?
deployed in this
Oh,
very
wow.
hot area.
Where to? Where to?
I'm not-
Ukraine or Israel?
Iraq.
Iraq?
I'm not for sure. It's over there in the Middle East. I'm not for sure.
It's probably Israel. It's probably Israel then.
I'm not sure.
What they're going to do, what he's going to probably do, they're going to probably station him in Iraq, and he's going to go to Israel.
She
That's
knows
probably
the
what's going to happen.
locations, but I'm not familiar. But they're both in the Air Force, and she.
My nephew's in the Air Force. My nephew's in the Air Force.
Yeah, she was
He's in the Air Force out of Florida.
really. Well,
Mhm.
it's really, really, really scary for her. And I told her not to watch the news, not to listen to stories, and trust God.
Mhm.
That's all we can do.
That's all she can do, right? That's all she can do. Yeah.
Yeah, trust God.
Just put your faith in God. That's what we forget to do nowadays. The way the world is going, we forget to put our faith in God because we ask Him so much for so much, and then when He doesn't answer our prayers, that's when we want to go against Him. That's the time. What did He say in the footprints? When there were only one set, He said when there were only one set of footprints, that's when I was with you.
Yes.
See, we always want to see the two sets of footprints. No, He said when there was only one set of footprints is when I was with you.
Yes. Amen. And I really think that all this on me is spiritual because I was ministering today, actually.
I really think all this on me is like so spiritual. Like, oh my God, it's so spiritual. Go back to the fucking 60s, bro. For real.
When I was on the live earlier,
Good.
I was ministering. I did talk about the moon thing for a small moment, but mostly I was ministering earlier, and I think it's a spiritual attack on me.
It is. You know what it is? It's the devil. It's the devil.
We're too busy blaming everything on the devil when in all actuality, the problem is that they need to blame themselves. The problem is that they're just trying to blame everybody else but themselves for their own stupidity. And, you know, purple is purple, pink is pink, and cow lady needs a shower because she fucking stank. Atta girl. But why don't you go
I'm trying
lay
to
down,
see
baby?
what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall apart. You're gonna fall apart. You're gonna
Because if
you're
they
gonna go. Or you're gonna go to God in prayer.
Yeah. Well, it's like this. If you make her look stupid and you make her look crazy and you make her look like a bad person, then people won't listen to her when she ministers to
I'm
them.
about to watch something
That's his
here in a
agenda.
little bit
He does
anyway.
want he wants to discredit me as a person and a human and make me look the worst. So when I'm ministering,
You're not a human. People can find you people can find you in canned biscuits. Okay?
Hey, yo, lady, you're an alien. You don't belong on planet Earth. You belong in Jupiter.
Wifey, yeah, no. No. My child said that she's an alien and she belongs on Jupiter.
they
Just
will,
saying.
and they do. They laugh and mock at me when I minister. But I know what if I could help one person out here come to God,
that
or a person that's lost and they wonder why they're having
Just one.
bad dreams and they're suffering from depression and suicidal ideation, and they don't know why. And then I let them know that, hey, you could be messing with some bad stuff that is bringing this into your home. Get rid of anything that has to do with witchcraft. And they realize, hey, it is the witchcraft that's doing it. Throw those tarot cards out the door. Get rid of your satanic Bible. Get rid of anything that has to do with witchcraft or witchery or the devil.
For sure.
Get it out of your house. Burn it. Renounce it and pray. And
How about I renounce the fact of your existence? That sounds like fun. I know. But now I gotta check.
the devil will
something,
flee.
so-
Resist him and he will flee. It says in the Bible.
It does.
Resist him, he will flee. But if you welcome him into your home, when you practice that kind of stuff, then you're going to have the problems that come along with it. And death could be one of those problems. Sickness, infirmities. Look how many people in the Bible that Jesus delivered from infirmity, which is sickness. He delivered them from their sickness because of sin. And if you think that sickness can't come upon you over things like that, you're wrong, because it's all in the Bible. Most of the time.
What is depression? What is depression? What is anxiety? It's all a sickness.
Infirmity, yes.
Yes, it's a disease.
Demon. You're being tormented by demons. When you hear those things, and it's not until I realized that when I was being under attack, literally, and I've told this story many, many times, I caught C. diff, okay? And I was having a hard time because I was like, and you know, when you get C. diff, you're so sick. Like, that's the worst stomach. It's probably way worse than Crohn's, but it's a short period of time that you get it, and you're running a fever.
Is it a disease? Is it a disease or is it a virus?
It's an infection that you get of the
bowel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a virus. So it's considered a virus, yeah.
Yeah. And all I could sit and think was, you're worthless. If God loved you, why would he let you get sick like this? Why, you know, you're nobody. Everybody hates you. I realized and I recognized that I was being attacked by
on, Sharon?
I knew that when I was thinking these thoughts, that they were not godly thoughts, that was coming from the enemy. So I immediately got the Bible. I prayed, renounced it, put the Bible on my stomach, and instantly I fell asleep. Instantly,
how it works?
When I woke up, I was not sick anymore.
Why the fuck you lying? All right, so I had a request to play something, so I'm going to. So we're going to do that.
Daddy,
yo.
You should tell her that she's probably part of the witchcraft.
No. We apparently are. And by the way,
are we a part of the witchcraft? But she probably started the entire thing.
It's just the way it is. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I don't know what's going on. There's no sound, nothing. Like, I got no sound. Like, there's no sound at all.
That most of us don't think about. Welcome to the lab. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. If you're just joining us from the interview room, Dr. Gary and Chris McDonough both put on a hell of a show. It was extremely interesting angles that most of us don't think about. And I'm sure that there are people out there going, well, people don't know what the hell they're talking about. Well, you know, they kind of do, because these are the kind of people, not just saying Dawn and Candace themselves, but in general, they study crime and they have for years. And so it would behoove oneself to lend your ear if you're interested in hearing about it from that standpoint. However, I'm a low-level slob, and I have no credentials in that category. However, I have been covering the Summer Wells case, talking about it, and it gets more and more interesting and frustrating as the days go on. And if you're familiar with this show, then you will know that recently I had played Mary Hartman and I had obtained some audio that from a interrogation while Dawn was in jail. And I want to say this too, because I did hear some of this criticism, and I'll address the criticism really quick. You know, people will say, well, you know, you're exploiting SA survivors, or you're doing this or doing that. Regardless of what you think, you know, individually, these were prompted by the survivors. This was asked by them. And just because you don't agree with it, doesn't matter. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans. And
what's going on, everyone? Welcome. So what am I looking for, Mama Bear? I don't know, Lorianne, maybe.
And people are allowed to tell their story. They're allowed to tell their story when and how they want. I'm not telling the story for them. That's just not something that I was willing to do, but I am willing to help them. And I have been willing, and along the way formed a friendship. They have the right to tell their story, no matter what your sanctimonious ass thinks. Excuse my language. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what they think. It matters what they want to do. Okay. You got to understand that it's not about how we feel about it. If it didn't
Amen, preacher. Amen, preacher.
happen to you, it doesn't matter. Just the same way that you have the right to talk about what you want to talk about. Walker and Candace is the walker. Furious with me, and I expected that. And I'm going to get into that here in a little bit. But one of the things that I really have been focusing on has been, why is it that Dawn is the talker and Candace is the walker? I don't understand why Candace, I mean, I understand why. And I think some of it is probably Dawn specific, because, you know, when you hear things like this,
it makes no sense. The only thing that's going to come to my mind is that somebody snuck up there in that yard and took my baby girl.
What are the odds of that?
What are the odds of that?
From your perspective?
It happens all the time, all the way around the world.
I'm not questioning that it happens. I'm just asking you from your perspective, in your property, living up there as long as you have, Candace, right? What are the odds that that happened?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
50-50.
Okay. What would be the 50% that it didn't happen? What are the other possibilities?
I have no idea.
Okay. Could she have walked away and fallen?
Knowing my daughter?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
now, for anybody else, that would be probably an acceptable answer. However, a 50-50 chance that she was abducted when she disappeared right under your nose. And then Chris even gives her the out of, well, could she have walked away? No, absolutely not. She could, that not knowing her. A 50-50 chance means, all it means is it could have happened or it couldn't have happened. We already know that, but get more specific. The answer to that question, and now that they double down on this, is 100%. And 100%. Okay. Dawn also in an
ATM. Oh, ATM. We're not in Kansas no more. Oh, ATM.
interview it was asked, you know, do you know what happened to your daughter? And he goes, well, how do you answer that question? Well, you answer it the honest way. If you don't know, then you say, I don't know. No, I don't. If you do, then of course you're probably not going to answer it in a proper way. I mean, it's not something. It would be an immediate kind of response. A lot of times when people say things like that, they're kind of stumbling for their words and their footing and stuff like that. So now I've had some conversations with Don where he has legitimately begged me to, and he knew that he was being recorded because he told me to record him and he told me to call the cops on him. I didn't, and I'll get to that here in a few minutes. But what I found just a little bit fascinating, I want to play for you here, is a couple of these little short clips that I think are telling.
I think they play this from the beginning. I think they've seen my criminal record, my past and canvases, and they've seen us as targets. They've seen a blue-eyed, blonde little girl. I do believe that they.
But why wouldn't they just take her legally like they did the boys, or through? Well, why wouldn't they just do that?
Well, because they wouldn't have a case if they got somebody to take Summer and adopted her out somewhere in the world and made some cash off of that.
Yeah, but why not?
No one would. Well, because they wouldn't have a case.
But why wouldn't they just take her legally like they did the?
I think they've seen my criminal.
Is a couple of these little short clips that I think are telling.
I think they play this from the beginning. I think they've seen my criminal record, my past and canvases, and they've seen us as targets. They've seen a blue-eyed, blonde little girl. I do believe that they.
But why wouldn't they just take her legally like they did the boys, or through? Well, why wouldn't they just do that?
Well, because they wouldn't have a case if they got somebody to take Summer and adopted her out somewhere in the world and made some quick cash off of that.
Yeah, but why not?
No one would completely fall apart because people would be all over us and everything. Police everywhere. I mean, I don't know.
But why not frame you guys?
Like, could have been played out.
If they're going to go through,
how do we know? I don't know that they haven't. I don't.
No, I mean,
trying to find out information.
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they just frame you?
I don't know. We don't have all the answers.
You think that they could still do that? Answers. You think that I mean, it's 2 years later.
They're very powerful. They know what they're doing.
I mean, do you ever worry? Do you ever worry that you could be arrested because of this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So at the very end, I see, do you ever think that you could be arrested for this? The answer that it has been absolutely not. There's no evidence for 2.5 years. He says, of course I feel, of course I do. Okay. And of course he does. Of course he feels that way. How could he not feel that way? There are no official named suspects. There's stranger abduction. All that kind of stuff has been absolutely just blown apart. Now, I'm not saying that it's not on the table. No evidence for 2.5 years. He says, of course.
They know what they're doing.
I mean, do you ever worry? Do you ever worry that you could be arrested because of this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
I mean, do you ever worry? Do you ever worry that you could be arrested because of this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Why are you worried about being arrested for your daughter if you didn't have anything to do with her missing, you dumb fucking idiot?
So at the very end, I see, do you ever think that you could be arrested for this? The answer that it has been absolutely not. There's no evidence for 2.5 years. He says, of course I feel, of course I do. Okay. And of course he does. Of course he feels that way. How could he not feel that way? There are no official named suspects. There's stranger abduction. All that kind of stuff has been absolutely just blown apart. Now, I'm not saying that it's not on the table, but if you were listening to TIR tonight, then you would know that when minds that deal with this kind of stuff start listening to it, it falls apart, and it falls apart fast. It falls apart very fast. I have another one I'll play for you.
No.
That they're gonna arrest. Now, I asked Don this same exact question probably close to 2 years ago. I asked him this question. I asked him again, you for anything to do with Summer. Like, do you ever fear that?
Well, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
But if they do, there'll be another civil lawsuit.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is that
well,
even?
I've worried about it in the past.
Yeah.
I worried about it. Yeah, of course.
Once again, of course he worries about it. Of course he does. How could he not worry about it? I mean, it's a scary thing to.
You know how he cannot worry about it? Plain simple. Why would you worry about something you didn't fucking do? You're more worried about the shit you done did more than you're worried about the shit you didn't do. I agree, Mama Bear.
To live with a piano hanging over your head every second of every day. And I really do feel that that's how Dawn and Candace have, well, mostly Dawn. He seems to be bearing the brunt of what's going on because he actually does engage, because I do think that Dawn thinks that he's a pretty good salesman and that he can kind of talk around what's going on in certain situations. But there are times where Dawn kind of gets, I would say, rowdy. And I understood that Dawn was going to be.
I agree, Lorianne.
Upset with me for playing the tape, for obtaining and playing that tape. I get it. It didn't go over well for him. He didn't come off looking great, but I don't really. That really wasn't the point of it. The point of it is that it's public information, and Dawn is a high profile figure with his daughter missing, who is constantly online. Even against, and I've even advised him to, I wouldn't do it. I would stay offline. He doesn't do it. So I got those tapes. I got the tape, and I think most of you probably by now have heard it. And if you haven't, it's just a few videos back, and you can play it. It's uninterrupted for your listening displeasure, I would think, probably. But once again, to the people that have a problem, these are legitimate threats. Okay. I didn't take any legal action, nor am I going to at this point. I want to ask you the question: is this response that you're going to hear stated by a case number?
He muted himself.
I will fucking kill you if I find you, bitch. I promise you.
Don, that's.
If I find you, I will kill you, mother. here. This is no. You need to call the cops right now.
Yeah.
Please call the cops and tell them that if I find you, I will kill you.
Right. Well, you'll
call them now.
That you can go to
I'm on probation. Hey, don't forget. Yeah. Call my probation officer.
I'm not going to do that.
Call my probation officer. I want you to.
I don't want to.
Because I'm afraid that if I find you, I'm going to kill you, John. I'm not with you. I would. I will do it. I will stick a knife right in your throat.
That is what was going on the night before he went to the Christmas tree thing, which was a beautiful event, by the way, to everybody that was involved. It was beautiful. This was happening at night. And you know, I know people are going to say, well, he was drunk. I've been drunk before. I've been mad and drunk before. I don't think that that's an excuse. I think that it was over the line, and you know, but I mean, I understand him being mad at me. Why not get charges on him? Well, various reasons, and I'll talk. It's not really something. First of all, the story. I don't want the story to be about me. You know, Don has threatened me before, never quite like that, but part of it is, you know, he's not allowed to leave the state of Tennessee. I'm nowhere near the guy, and I don't know if they would say anything because I'm not in imminent danger. But there are other things that are being reported, so you can rest assured of that. I understand. But I just really, you know, I understood him being upset, but to me that really, really did just seem kind of a little excessive. You know, I've never said that to anybody. And while I expect him to be upset with me for many things, you know, I just, that to me, that just sounds like somebody who, when they get very upset, is capable of doing things.
All right.
To
thank you. Set him on the sink, please.
To take it there, you know, and I mean, it even went as far as he would say things like that, you know, I'll have somebody do it or so on. And you know, am I concerned about that? Not necessarily, but I mean, if he's willing to go there, I think that, but once again, I'm not the only person that he threatened that night. There are others. Mary is one of them. He called Mary and threatened her, and we'll show that as well. It was quite a night. The incessant, just nonstop calling, texting, harassing of somebody. I mean, you know, we've all heard, and one thing that I do think about is this the Don that when he gets mad about something, that this is how he reacts, not just to me, but to just people in his life. Yeah, I'll play it again.
She went from blue to hay.
I will fucking kill you if I find you, bitch. I promise you.
You know, Don, that's
if I find you,
you know,
I will kill you, motherfucker. This is no. You need to call the cops right now.
Yeah,
please call the cops and tell them that if I find you, I will kill you.
Right. Well, you'll
call them now.
That you can go to
I'm on probation. Hey, don't forget. Yeah. Call my probation officer.
I'm not going to do that.
Call my probation officer. I want you to.
I don't want to.
Because I'm afraid that if I find you, I'm going to kill you, John. I'm not with you. I would. I will do it. I will stick a knife right in your throat.
You know, and so, yeah. I mean, I will report it, but it's just it's I don't know what would happen from it. I mean, I talked to somebody, but like I'm not. Like I said, I'm not the story. There were other people threatened that where he actually does know where people live, and so on and so forth. So I get it. You know, I get people that are like, oh my God, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's being handled. It'll be handled in time in the right way. It was shocking because when I had explained to him just a few days before, I said, Don, I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna play this, and he was like, yeah. And I understand that he sounds inebriated, and I'm sure that he was. But this went on for hours, not just with me, but with Mary as well. He also made, you know.
I'm sorry. Y'all are going to hate me for this question, but who the hell is Mary? I do apologize. I'm not really up to snuff with the newer people. So, Because I don't really play none of the lab stuff either. So I'm like, I don't know who the hell Mary is. So could somebody tell me who Mary is, please?
Similar threats against Chris, but mostly it was mostly Mary.
Okay. Thank you.
And and he, in a very specific way, told me what he was going to do. Told me, I'm not concerned for myself at all. In all honesty, this is what we're dealing with, okay? And anybody that wants to excuse that behavior, you can say that I'm a dirtball, slimeball, or whatever for obtaining the tape and playing it, and say that I'm exploiting whoever, and you have the right to feel that way. That doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it not true. It's just that's your opinion. However, I don't know how you stand behind something like that. I don't know how you stand behind somebody who had a case opened up against him, and then after she had every right to obtain her own file and have it played because she was called a liar, and still sometimes is called a liar, that this man called her that night and did this. Let me see here. And the problem is I don't have this one edited, and I really don't want to play this. The call was Friday night. And
thank you everyone for that. I did not know that. Thank you.
It was probably the most contentious conversation that him and I had, and because Mary just really refuses to speak to him. So basically, if he's trying to get a hold of Mary, he's been to just to get a hold of me, and that's what he does, and then it doesn't go very well most of the time. So once again, I want to say that the tree thing was beautiful. I looked at, I saw the photos. It was very nice. I'm glad Don and Candace showed up, but just the night before, this is the stuff that was going on, and he was very specific about what he wanted to do to me, and I'll just give you a little glimpse of what he said to Mary, and you guys can defend this. And I talked to Mary a little bit as well about this. He threatened to break her jaw, and among other things. So that's the issue, is what he has said to Mary, not necessarily to me, but he did absolutely say things like that. He threatened her. He kept calling her, harassing her. Mary calls me on the phone and says, "Josh, what's going on with Don?" I said, "I don't know. I haven't heard from him. Wasn't even thinking about the guy. Wasn't even thinking about him." And I'm sure I'll get some of that. I'm sure that there will be people that actually believe that I was antagonizing him enough to where he made a threat against me. But what about his sister? What about his stepsister?
What's up, Selena? What's up, everyone? It's all about that money.
I'm the one that caused him to blow up and threaten to hurt me and others. I see it coming. I can understand it. But you guys got to understand that I absolutely, in no way, shape, or form, have ever threatened Don or Candace. I've never told anybody to hurt them or anything. He kept telling me over and over again to record this and to call the cops. And so I threw on the recorder, and he aired all of his grievances. And so while I know that Don doesn't like me, to me, and maybe I'm overreading this. But I think that, sounds like something that he could be capable of. If I was right in front of him at that very moment, I'm sure that he would have given it a go. But I didn't feel any danger at the time. He just, I don't know. This started out about summer, and I think a lot of it is that we really do need to get back and refocus on Summer, and sometimes I feel like I have kind of strayed off, and it's gotten personal with Dawn because I don't believe him or Candace in their story, and I don't think that I have to. But you know, it just seems that we are getting further and further away from what we started out doing. Gail says that I'm underreading it. Probably, yeah, probably so. I think. Yeah, I think so. I think so. You know, he did that.
And Molly, no, to clarify, okay, one, me and Mama Bear know each other outside of YouTube streets, and yes, we are allowed to have our quarrels and say dumb shit when we're mad at each other. It's not about clicks. It's not always about YouTube. Yeah, she talks shit about me. Yeah, I talk shit about her. You know, that's what friends do. They talk shit about each other. It happens. It's not about the clicks and views. Just because we utilized our channels to talk shit about each other doesn't really mean anything. Because at the end of the goddamn day, we still gonna call each other and talk. Just to clear that up. Nicolina.
He threatened to hurt Trevor.
She needs to go down. Like right down to the slaughterhouse.
Time. Threatened to put him under the ground, I believe is what he said. This one was very, very specific, like I said. And you know, I don't really, yes, I will report it, and it will be reported and everything, and because I believe that it needs to be, but there's just other things that are kind of involved. So I want you guys to understand that I absolutely will report it. Okay. But then I'm telling you, what happens in these situations is they'll say that, you know, you're not in immediate danger. I don't know why he was telling me to call authorities. I really don't know. I'm not sure why he would say that.
Because he wants to go back and meet his boyfriend, Bubba.
Yeah, no, trust me, we're working on it. You know, like I said, it's being addressed. It's not going to just go by the wayside. So, yeah. And I didn't want to be the reason. Like, you know, I understand that obtaining that tape and playing it or whatever wasn't going to go over well with him, just like most things haven't. But I just didn't think it would get to that extent. But it wasn't really about me. He didn't start with me. He started with Mary.
Are you going to play it, bud?
Let me see.
Okay.
He was probably just blackout drunk. He's dumb and probably meant nothing. Well, I don't know. I'm sure that we'll get a lot of that. And that's easy for somebody like for see something and say something, which is quite a name to excuse that kind of behavior. But I mean, it's really easy when it's not you that's on the receiving end of a threat. Okay. And yeah, and I know a lot of it is part of him just kind of being drunk as well, but yeah, I don't know.
Being drunk is still no excuse.
I don't know how drunk he was. I'm assuming that he was drunk. You know, I am assuming that he was drunk. And look, I get it. It's shocking, but did I think that I was in any imminent danger? No, but I do think that when he says things to his stepsister that he's going to drive to Utah and break her jaw, well, I take that one a little bit more serious.
Play it.
I just I don't. No. He was plastered. Yeah, he was plastered, but like, what does that matter? A lot of people get drunk all the time. People get blackout drunk constantly, and they don't go around threatening to kill people. I don't understand. I really don't understand that angle. I really don't. Now, does it intensify somebody's feelings? Do they regret what they do when they say, yeah, of course. But it's like, who cares? And I'm sure that that's going to be the angle. Well, Josh instigated him and he called him drunk and threatened to kill him. Well, okay, fair enough. That, but still, come on. He was very upset. Like, he gets upset a lot. It's not the first time that we've heard him go crazy on somebody. And, yeah, I don't think so either. I don't know, man. I do not get it. I know what's going to happen. He was drunk. Josh baited him. Look, I hadn't talked to the dude ever since it had been days on days, and I'm sure it was festering with him, but I hadn't heard peep from the guy. And the first thing that I hear from him is that. So, it seems to be happening, at a high rate. I mean, he's very angry with me, and so fair enough. But threatening me is one thing. Threatening Mary, Jeannie, or anybody else is another. Something that should be taken much more serious. And I'm not making excuses. I'm not making any excuse. Can Mary? I don't know. I'm not sure. But
you're welcome, Mama Bear. No worries. No worries.
It is being dealt with. Let me see here.
Yo, Josh, take your time, bro. I know how it is, man. I do. When you're trying to do a live and then you got people, then you're trying to figure out what you're doing and where you're at. Trust, dude, I understand that struggle, bud. You're good.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I don't know. Dr. Gary was, and yes, I'm getting one tomorrow. So, like I said, this is something that is being worked out and talked about. And, trust me, you're not going to be able to call and report it to TBI. It has to come from me because the threat was made to me. You can make them aware of it. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. I don't need anybody else to do it. I will do it. It's my cross to bear, and I will deal with it. So I'm asking everybody, please, I will deal with it. And I will. Mary will deal with what Mary needs to deal with. And we'll go from there. Okay. Because they won't listen to anybody that just calls in and says, hey, I heard this. It's just, it won't make any difference. Let me see. Honey Elder became a YouTube member. Good to see you. Thank you for being here and becoming a member. Pretty is as pretty does. Good to see you. Thank you. And Josh going to LE might open SK's back up. I mean, yeah, we'll deal with it. Yes, I will absolutely handle it. Yeah, it has to come from me. So you calling's going to do nothing except they'll tell you the same thing. Spirit Seeker Squad became a YouTube member. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And that's I feel bad for Mary, and you don't have to feel bad for me, but I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Like I said, it's out of hand, and we need to get this handled, and then put the focus back where the focus is. And I apologize if I've been one to veer off. I understand that this isn't really what I'm here for. So I just wanted to say that, but it has gotten ridiculous.
Marilyn, I can't. Meadows. Sorry, I butchered your first name, but you are exactly right.
I hope that something good comes out of this, but who knows? Anyway, I'm not going to hang around much longer. I just wanted to tell you guys and be here. I know that I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you later.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's sit down and have a powwow. So that man calling up people, threatening them because he's drunk. Now, what kind of life did them children have with a man like that around? Yeah, I know, just saying, I know. But I'm leaving it on the lab like everybody else should. Leave it on the lab to handle that candle. Okay? That's his responsibility. He's going to handle it. Had to have. It's all crazy, okay? It's all crazy. Ain't none of this gonna make no goddamn sense in the end. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna get anything that they want, or maybe they might. You never know. But at the end of the day, okay, this shit's just crazy. I mean, blackmail would cross my mind too, but I ain't going down like that. What's up, Greenish Goblin? How you doing? So, I mean, if I had dirt on that motherfucker, I'd blackmail him to tell me the truth too. Just being honest. But Don is a disgusting motherfucker who is using alcoholism as an excuse to say and do whatever he wants. Well, can I tell you something about the real world there, Pert? Okay? Alcoholism is not an excuse. And crazy cow lady's backing this trash up. Irritation, isn't it? Go on, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But Josh will do what he needs to do. We're going to let Josh handle that. That it was threats to him. Let him handle it. Okay? No excuse. It's not. There's no excuses for that at all. None. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the problem with Cow Lady. She's backing up monsters and disgusting ass people. For what reason? For that money, money, money. And that shouldn't be done. Don, he needs someone with the same mentality as him to tell him, to make him tell the truth. If not, maybe a long time in jail before he tells truth. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't we know? But you know what? Cow Lady ain't no better than Don and Candace, if you ask me. It's disgusting. She's disgusting. But I'm going to kill this one out, go check on my sickly. And I'm going to make sure my sickie is doing better today. She didn't go to school. She's not feeling well, so I have to go make sure she's doing all right. She went back and laid down, but I got to go check to make sure she has everything she needs. So I will be back tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. Much love. Please catch on replay. I appreciate y'all. But I'll see y'all on the next one. I got fatherly duties to handle. Much love, y'all. Peace.